What is Docker? How containers revolutionized modern software development and deployment. Every software developer has experienced one of the most frustrating moments in programming. The application runs flawlessly on the developer's laptop. Every feature works. Every test passes. Everything looks perfect. Then the exact same application is deployed to another computer, a testing server, or a production environment. And suddenly, everything breaks. Missing libraries, different operating system versions, conflicting dependencies, unexpected configuration files. The infamous phrase echoes through software teams around the world. It works on my machine. For decades, this single problem wasted countless hours, delayed software releases, and frustrated developers everywhere. The challenge wasn't always the code. It was the environment surrounding the code. Imagine two kitchens trying to cook the exact same recipe. One has different ingredients, different ovens, different tools, and different temperatures. Even if both chefs follow the same instructions, the results won't be identical. Software environments work exactly the same way. Different operating systems, different programming language versions, different databases, different system libraries. Even a tiny difference can cause an application to fail. As software became larger and teams became global, keeping every computer identical became nearly impossible. The industry needed a better solution. That solution became Docker. Think about international shipping. Before standardized shipping containers existed, transporting goods across ships, trucks, and trains was slow and chaotic. Every company used different packaging. Loading and unloading cargo took enormous amounts of time. Then came the standardized shipping container. Everything fit inside the same box. Every truck, ship, and crane could move it without modification. Global trade became dramatically faster. Docker applies this exact concept to software. Instead of shipping loose application files and hoping every computer is configured correctly, Docker packages the application. Its libraries, its dependencies, its runtime, its configuration, into one standardized container. Wherever that container goes, it behaves exactly the same. Whether it's a Windows laptop, a Linux server, a cloud platform, or a data center halfway across the world, the application runs consistently. To understand why Docker became revolutionary, we first need to look at what came before it. For years, organizations relied on virtual machines. A virtual machine contains an entire operating system, its own kernel, its own memory allocation, its own drivers, its own background services. Every virtual machine behaves like a completely separate computer. This provides strong isolation, but it comes with a heavy cost. Each virtual machine consumes gigabytes of storage, large amounts of RAM, dedicated CPU resources, and startup times often take minutes. Now compare that with Docker containers. Containers do not duplicate the operating system. Instead, they share the host operating system's kernel. Each container isolates only the application and everything that application requires. Because the operating system isn't duplicated, containers are dramatically smaller, often measured in megabytes instead of gigabytes. They launch in seconds, sometimes in less than a second. A single server that runs 10 virtual machines can often run hundreds of containers using the same hardware. Docker virtualizes processes. Applications remain isolated from one another, yet efficiently share the underlying operating system. This balance between isolation and efficiency transformed software deployment. But consistency requires more than just containers. Developers also need a repeatable way to build those containers. That's where the Dockerfile comes in. A Dockerfile is the blueprint for creating a container image. Every instruction is written as code. Choose the operating system. Install required software. Copy application files. Configure environment variables. Expose network ports. Define the startup command. Every build follows the exact same instructions. Nothing is left to memory. Nothing depends on manual setup. The Dockerfile becomes an immutable recipe. Anyone, anywhere in the world can recreate the exact same environment. This introduces another important concept: Docker images and Docker containers. An image is like a master template. It contains everything required to launch an application. The image never changes after it's built. A container is a running instance created from that image. You can launch 1, 10, or 1,000 containers, all from the same image. This creates a version-controlled source of truth. Every deployment originates from the exact same blueprint. If something changes, a new image is created. Older versions remain available whenever needed. Sharing these images is equally important. This is where Docker Hub transformed collaboration. Docker Hub acts as a global library of container images. Need a database? Download one. Need Python? It's already available. Need Node.js, Redis, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Nginx, or Apache? Thousands of trusted images can be downloaded in seconds. Instead of manually installing software for hours, developers begin with production-ready environments almost instantly. Entire development stacks become reproducible with just a few commands. As software systems continued growing, another challenge emerged. Monolithic applications became increasingly difficult to maintain. Large applications were split into smaller, independent services. This architectural style became known as microservices. Instead of one massive application, authentication becomes its own service. Payments become another. Notifications become another. Search, analytics, recommendations. Each service operates independently. Docker makes this architecture practical. Every microservice lives inside its own container. Each service can use different programming languages, different libraries, different release schedules, without affecting the others. This flexibility is why companies operating at massive global scale rely heavily on containers. But managing thousands of containers introduces a new challenge. Who starts them? Who restarts failed ones? Who distributes workloads? Who scales applications during traffic spikes? This is where Kubernetes enters the picture. Docker creates containers. Kubernetes manages them. If demand suddenly doubles, Kubernetes automatically launches additional containers. If servers fail, new containers are created elsewhere. If traffic decreases, unused containers shut down automatically. This orchestration enables modern applications to remain highly available while using resources efficiently. Containers also transformed software delivery itself. Modern engineering teams rarely deploy software manually. Instead, they rely on continuous integration and continuous deployment, better known as CI/CD. Every code update automatically triggers testing. If tests succeed, a new Docker image is built. That image moves through staging environments. Finally, it reaches production with minimal human intervention. Because every environment runs the exact same container, unexpected deployment failures become dramatically less common. Releases happen faster, more frequently, and with significantly lower risk. Looking toward 2026 and beyond, containers continue evolving. Serverless containers allow applications to launch only when needed. Resources are consumed only while code is running. This reduces operational costs while improving scalability. Edge computing pushes containers closer to users. Instead of processing requests inside distant cloud regions, applications execute on servers located near customers. This reduces latency for gaming, video streaming, industrial automation, autonomous systems, and Internet of Things devices. Artificial intelligence is accelerating this transformation even further. Modern AI models depend on precise software environments, specific Python versions, specialized machine learning libraries, GPU drivers, CUDA toolkits, framework dependencies. Even small inconsistencies can produce different results. Docker packages the entire AI environment into one reproducible container. Researchers can recreate experiments. Engineers can deploy models consistently. Organizations can move AI workloads from development to cloud infrastructure with confidence. This reproducibility is becoming one of the foundations of reliable AI deployment. As cloud computing, automation, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence continue expanding, containerization is no longer a niche technology. It has become a core skill across software engineering. Understanding Docker means understanding how modern applications are built, tested, delivered, scaled, and maintained. The phrase, "it works on my machine," doesn't have to define software development anymore. Docker replaced uncertainty with consistency. It transformed deployment from a fragile process into a predictable system. From individual developers to the world's largest technology companies, Containers have fundamentally changed how software moves from an idea to millions of users around the globe. As software continues becoming more distributed, automated, and AI-driven, container literacy is no longer optional. It's becoming one of the defining technical skills of the next decade. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more deep dives into software engineering, cloud computing, AI, and modern development tools, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Which Docker topic should we cover next? Let us know in the comments.